Hey, welcome to week 2 of the AVGL for CSGO. I'm Dust, and with me is E-Mode. We're already live into the game here between the Virginia Commonwealth University against the Rochester Institute of Technology out of New York. I bet you can guess where Virginia Commonwealth University is probably from. What do you think, Evan?
Wyoming.
Close. It's Virginia.
Damn it.
See. That Virginia Commonwealth aren't hating to see this round because while they did allow the bomb plant, they were able to make the retake work pretty well. They'll get to defuse, and they will go up 1-0. Now, both of these teams did win their week 1 matches, so they're starting out on the right foot in the season. And I know that the RIT Tigers do actually compete in the SCO Open. I think they're like 5-4 this season, and a lot of them have like open and intermediate experience. So they were competitors, in amateur leagues before, this league. So shows me that they, have put some time into the game and probably have some understanding of how to, function. I don't know much about the Virginia Commonwealth guys, though. I think Chaz might be the guy that works with us sometimes as an observer in CSGO. I'm not sure that's the same one.
I have no idea, but the guy I'm watching is Segas VTW. That's my player to watch here, as we do see Tanner taking down a couple people towards that short. Virus now hopping in for a kill of his own, and Luar joining in on the action. Finally rounded up with T-Mins going down, and Virginia get themselves their second round.
Indeed, that was kind of a light round, though, from RIT Tigers. They got the first round bomb plant, so the focus was really on making sure they got the full buy here, and now, which they will, it'll be AKs across the board except for AYT, who is gonna sacrifice, get a Galil so we can get some utility. They're gonna go for some type of B play, it looks like.
I got my cam on Segas. He's the guy I want to watch here, as we do see that short B being taken right now.
Yeah, this is really great stuff from the CTs, just kind of suffocating the Terrace. We're looking to do some type of V-play, but they can cut off from getting in the short. Smokes go down, spam goes through. Nice little fight back from Pugia, I guess, and Paraka? I don't know, dude.
Haruka. And with that happening, we do see the regroup, but look at this lovely flank from Chaz right now. As he's going to make contact, not able to pick up the kill, but that information is huge, as we do see the CTs now able to regroup, pull themselves together. And the Tigers now in an odd situation here. What are they going to do? The info being given towards that middle. They got to be scared of that CT pushed up, but Chaz has already hightailed it out towards A. And with 50 seconds left, they're going to be taking a long time clearing everything out.
Yeah, because Chaz pushed up, they had to kind of do their due diligence to clear all the corners and make sure that no one's still aggressive on them over here towards the playground area. So that could really cause them to have to burn a lot of clock to get map control back, because they've basically given up on trying to attack B. And now they're refocusing their efforts on like kind of taking playground back, taking fountain back, maybe working something towards the A bomb site. Just really good utility usage by Virginia, as well as, of course, some good fighting in short has really just kind of killed B. And now with 20 seconds left, they're finally going to start going towards A. But again, like, if one little thing goes wrong now at this point, they're kind of screwed.
Yeah, and with that molly coming down to short, I mean, that smoke coming in is going to keep Chaz alive for a little bit longer. We see him playing the smoke angle. The bomb not even able to make it in time, I don't think. And that round's going to go to the Virginia Commonwealth side once again.
Again, I think it just came down to how much clock got killed, because the Chaz's push, the fear that was instilled in them by the fact that they got shot at, made them just... I feel like they still hesitated way too long on the A side of that. They needed to go. Like, otherwise, you're putting yourself in a situation where one thing goes wrong, you lose the round because you don't have time to plant.
That's exactly what happens there. The entry fragger being able to take down that first person onto site, which was Chaz taking down the first terrorist. I mean, the second person coming in the bomb, well, even if he catches one bullet, that slows him down enough, and that's exactly what happens. He's not able to plant, and there it is. We see the eco. Well, actually, a little bit of a force buy coming out from the Tigers here, as they do opt for everybody to pick up armor. We do see a Glock on TMNs, and 2 AKs on the 8 and Haruka. Very slow, methodical default right now.
Yeah, they don't have any B presence with this default, so it's very much, A heavy, just QQ kind of playing over towards connector, the rest trying to split up through short and long A. Chaz is playing up close with an AWP here in the bathrooms, looking for someone to show themselves. He does get the pick. He won't stick around longer than that, though. He'll just fall back knowing that he's got a one-man advantage, which is good enough for this stage of the round.
Oh, push out here.
getting dueled by a Glock and might lose this fight, to be honest. He's taking so much damage, down to 5 HP. Chaz will come over and help out with the op, but he misses his shot too. And now Seegis is just stuck in the corner. Like, one grenade went in him. Luckily, there's none on the field for the T side. But that got really crazy. They didn't win that fight.
Yeah, they get Seegis out of there, though. So that's a player kept alive. And now going down here as they do peek into that A bomb site, and now we see the hit coming in from the terrorist side.
Yeah, now the rotations are coming in. Chaz is teeing off with AWP inside the site. He'll go ahead and finish it off with a quad kill round, actually. AKA the Virus in that rotation able to get one as well. It's 4-0 for VCU. They are looking pretty good right now. His money out on the table, though, for IRT.
Timeout coming in. Tamute being gassed right now.
Indeed.
And there we go. A timeout actually coming on the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is technical or tactical. No, it's a tactical. It's a good time to call an early tack. Things aren't going so well. This is your next buy round coming up. You're down 4-0. So, yeah, it makes sense. Want to talk it out? Seeing anything common that maybe they could be looking to try to do at this point?
Well, it's very early on in this game. I like the fact that the Tigers are playing coordinated. They're playing together. When it comes down to it, their site execution, they're just lack utility. At the end of the day, they need those Molotovs. They need those flashes to really push the CTs back and into a spot where they're going to be able to take advantage of it. Going into this gun round, they do have that utility I was talking about. Let's see if they're able to make use of it.
Yeah, they do have several smokes, Molotovs, and flashes spread out. There is the AYT only on a scout, but everyone has head armor, so these are some decent signs at least. They will have QQ playing outside B, Puggia playing in the connector, the rest working A. So this is about as traditional of a default as you get on T-side Overpass. See what they can find with it. Great little bait setup at long A, by the way, with Chaz and Seegis. That can be a nice little bait and switch play. They fight Seegis first and Chaz peeks later.
Alright, old Seegis gets caught. He doesn't have a teammate. He's able to do some damage onto TMNs, but that early aggression and early peek from him, I mean, he gets caught with his pants down, and that's a 5v4 in favor of the Tigers.
Yeah, really, Seegis needed someone to kind of know that bathroom control was taken because he just gets shot in the side for free. That's the cost of playing aggressive there sometimes, is that you can get busted if no one's covering the other side. And now AYT will keep the scout. He could have... Why wouldn't he just keep the M4? I don't know. He does go get the M4 now, but in the process, the Virus has taken out Team Men's. But they're going to go into the B bomb site now through connector, and only Luhar is actually here. I think Taint may have just rotated over to Graffiti, but this CT in the corner is going to get caught. He gets Kuroka down to 3 HP, but RIT's making some great work into this B bomb, so the bomb will get planted. It's going to be a 2-on-2 post-plant scenario. HP is low, and look at Virginia Commonwealth, so quick to respond. Retake didn't last any time at all in the blink of an eye. They got the kills they needed, and it's going to be a perfect 5-0.
Chaz with the double wall bang there onto the bomb site planter, and that's a free kill going the way of the Commonwealth side, and that allows the retake to become phenomenally easier. You see AKA the Virus hop out in that heaven, pick up the short B guy, and that round is all but closed up for the CT side now. 5-0, as we do see another buy round, and that's due to the fact that we've seen that money loss bonus on top of the plants, and we've seen actually 2 plants here in this game, so that's 1,600. They've had each boosted to their economy, and that's going to come into play now when they need it the most. Oof, but Chaz taking down 1 AK early. And that's a 5v4 for the CT side.
Chaz has been having a good game. He's got 10 kills and 5 rounds played. I guess it was 9 kills because it's the 6th round now. So almost averaging 2 kills per round. So certainly what you want to see. As again, the CTs have done really well in controlling short B, and that really makes things hard for terrorists. I feel like a part of your default when you're a T team, yeah, you want to occupy like Fountain and Connector, but you'd really like to get control of short as well. Like that's kind of... There's no real like mid control, I guess, in this map. It's more about controlling Connector and short B, I feel like, is the great place to have for both teams on this map.
Chaz able to pick up this early mid kill, though. We see the early extension from Terrace, and Chaz able to take down Haruka. That's a great little pick there, and he's going to fall back. No trade possibility. There wasn't even a T close enough in that situation, and that 5v4 just became a 5v3 as we do see the Tigers moving towards that B bomb site where, whoa, I mean, the lack of utility could be a little bit scary. Luhar, the only person with a Molotov.
Yeah, Taint is going to be the one kind of dealing with the full push right now through Monster. Now Luhar actually pushes a short. Pikeman catches QQ, who was kind of holding back at the end of Monster. And VCU are tearing this up right now, only losing 2 members on the round, and they are up 6-0. Now, I will say it hasn't been maybe as dominant as the score looks like. There's been some rounds where there's only been like 1 or 2 CT surviving, and it could have went the T's way. So it's not all bleak and grim, but they just can't, you know, connect all the dots, I guess.
Yeah, right now it just feels like Virginia Commonwealth as a whole able to pick up those, I mean, individual, when it comes down to it, I guess the individual frags that you need that are crucial in times to hold your spot.
Indeed, Chaz trying to go out with AWP again over here. Does get flashed back into bathrooms, but he doesn't lose his life. He's able to stick around. He still gets another kill, and here comes Segas with the M4 lining up a couple. T-Mins does fight back with his ZZ, collects the M4 for himself. Problem is, he only has small armor, and Puggy has no armor, but he has the AWP, so glass cannon, that's acceptable. But they're still fighting at a disadvantage right now. 2v3. One CT has been spotted towards Optimus. A little bit of chip damage being done, but still RIT struggling to find their way into the site, but T-Mins may have finally turned the tides. He's found the virus. They put a nice and Molotov there on the bank. Another one on stairs.
Okay.
This is really well done. This will get them the bomb plant for sure. But can they hold off the retake?
Here we go. Pugia.
Oh, that was such a nice shot from Pugia, but Luhar still somehow wins the 1v2 with 6 HP to spare. Again, it's going to show 7-0 on the scoreboard, but I feel like there's at least 3 of these 7 rounds that RIT could have easily gotten if things had gone just a little bit differently.
100%. I mean, it's close as it is. We see that money. 7 rounds in a row, and look at the buy here coming in from Virginia Commonwealth, okay? Their money going to be all but gone. I mean, they have another buy round in them, but it's not the strongest amount of money you'd see after 7 rounds in a row, and that's just a testament to the amount of damage the Tigers have been able to do. Not every single round, but if it's not one round, it's the other. They're breaking into the economy one way or another.
And see Chaz again just trying to be aggressive with this op on the A side of the map.
Ooh.
He's going to find Pugia. I mean, Chaz has been popping off with this AWP, man. Gotta give him credit where credit is due. He is really giving these terrorists a hard time. Finds a 3rd kill right now. Finally gets traded, but I mean, it's not efficient enough trading. Like, he's doing way too much damage before he's being tapped out. Now the bomb is down in an awkward space. RIT trying to swing back. QQ does get the kill. That's his first kill of the game, actually. Finally coming in onto Luhar. But, you know, the first one's the hardest sometimes.
Oof. And QQ now going down after that kill, and Haruka following suit. 8-0 here. And remember, this is a BO3. So there is a chance for the Tigers. If this isn't their map, I mean, they're going to come right back on the second map with a very good opportunity. Hopefully it is their pick. I'd hate to see it if this was their pick.
It feels like it had to be VCU's pick. I mean, I can't know that for sure, but this is definitely an odd pick, I guess. Like, not many teams straight up just pick.
Oh,
Overpass.
Our producers just informed us that this is RIT's pick, and
you hate to see that then.
Yeah,
because
unfortunately,
Overpass is kind of like a specialist kind of pick. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a free-flowing map like a Mirage or a Cache that, you know, most teams know how to play. Like, Overpass takes a little bit more, I feel like. You can't just, like, pug Overpass. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy that this would be their map pick and they're struggling this much.
Look at QQ now. He's crept all the way up into that connector area. I'd love to see him join his team on that middle, push that short there together, but he's not going to be doing that, and that's going to allow Chaz to get an early frag. And now Segas picks up that short kill, one more, and he's going to be able to... Oof. Okay. He does get taken down.
AYT snuck in, by the way, through long A. Chaz was not aware of it. He was trying to cover bathrooms, and so the AYT has done some brilliant work to open up the A-bomb site. They should be working in here to get a bomb plant sometime soon. Luhar hasn't even started rotating yet. Now he begins to make his way over. There is short rotation time, so ooh, AYT has taken a big dink, and he'll get a finish by Taint as well. It's all on QQ. 1v2 clutch in front of him. He gets the first kill. Can he find the next? He's been low fragging throughout this game, but this could be his real moment to shine.
He made noise.
Indeed he did, but he lines the headshot up. Well done, QQ. Again, this guy at one point was 0-7. But this round, he delivers with 2 big kills.
Look at Chaz right now, 17-5.
Yeah, that is pretty monstrous.
This is the money problem I'm talking about from the Virginia Commonwealth side. They don't have any money if they lose this round, so after this, they'll probably go on to the save if they do lose. Give Tigers the opportunity to now pick up their 3rd round. And at that point, I mean, Tigers could get rolling, make this a half, and maybe pick up 3-4 more rounds and make it 8-7 here. It's doable. Anything is possible.
Indeed, like, this is one of those maps that is usually fairly CT-sided. So, I mean, double digits on CT side is actually fairly common for Overpass. So if you can get yourself, like, 4 or 5 rounds, you still have a fighting chance, I feel like. We do see some aggression, though, from Virginia Commonwealth across the board. Their long A push was fruitful. Their short B push, not so much. QQ clears it out. Back into an even 3 versus 3. They will start shifting pretty much all of their focus to B now, thanks to the pick from QQ. Ooh, an op shot missed by Segas. QQ doesn't decide to roll out, though, and keep going for it. He realizes that Segas might have gotten a chance to kind of reset his angle with the AWP. Didn't want to risk it. Wanted to wait for his team to join up with him.
Oh, Segas missing that shot towards the short now. And that's going to allow the monster players to start moving out. And Segas able to keep himself alive. He is with 1 frag. Moves through the smoke. Tainter picking up his own now. And now Haruka falling. I hate to say it, but Tigers looking like they were going to pick that one up. And unfortunately, Virginia, good adaptation on the fly. It's going to give them their 9th round and reset the side of the Tigers.
Yeah, and the economy is not looking too good for RIT. They're basically like ramen and bottled water level territory right now. You know, like, it's one of those days where you're at Thursday, you don't get paid till tomorrow. You're down to your bottom dollar. That's where they're at right now.
Does look like the Tigers are smoking off the site for a fast B execute up through the short, moving bomb out long here.
Oh, yeah, this is just a mop-up round for the CT side. Somewhat to be expected given the lack of firepower and utility that could be afforded by RIT in this round. There is that 10-1 score. Strong CT side shining through. I would say, like, maybe outside Nuke, probably the most CT side of the map in the rotation. Agree or disagree?
Nuke? And Overpass?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'd say Nuke. I don't really know about Overpass. I don't know. Because I definitely see terrorist teams destroy on this map sometimes. If you're default strong as a terrorist, I mean, that B site's so hard to hold as a CT if the execute is done properly that, honestly, I wouldn't say that this is CT-sided.
I don't know. I feel like it was like a battle between like Train and this map for
Train and Nuke. I definitely give Train the CT side over Overpass. Definitely over Overpass. Okay. Train, you definitely see the 10-5s more consistently on CT side.
Well, another round where RIT will not have a whole lot to work with. In fact, this round it's basically nothing. The 1P250 here. Out in play, everyone else just Glock, no armor. And this is a good response. Like, Taint picks up the, SMG knowing that he might be able to farm some cash this round. Does take a lot of damage, though, and so Luhar will be tasked with stepping up to the plate at Monster and holding it off. Team In's doing some damage with this Glock to Chaz. And they're doing some damage with these pistols, actually, at range, but finally Luhar's able to get a kill. They've actually done some crazy chip damage, like, more than I would have expected.
Indeed, indeed, and we see the separation from the Tigers side here, so it should be a lot more kills to come any second now, as doesn't look like they're going to be grouping up here anytime soon, as we do see now the bomb moving towards T-spawn, but one player already peeking into middle alone. Could have been dangerous here. Luckily, no CTs on board, and terrorists have a chance now to maybe pick up a kill if they all stay together.
Yeah, the only problem is just having no armor. I mean, the instant that you get
That's
hit
why
by a
you want
bullet,
to be together, right? Like, just
yeah.
the 3 of you guys swarm, and yeah, maybe 2 of you guys go down, but that 3rd guy might be able to drop a gun. That is what we're seeing right now.
Yep, they are sliding up middle together as a unit, but the Virus playing a really nice angle at a distance with the M4, not going to really allow them to swarm him. And so that is going to be 11-1 in favor of VCU. Has at the 20 bomb already. Virus not too far away at 13. Again, top to bottom, Commonwealth certainly are out-fragging their opponents, and it's... Again, I think it's been closer than 11-1. I think this very easily could be like a... I don't know. Maybe
no,
like a
in my
8-4.
opinion, 11-1's pretty straightforward. Maybe a 10-1 right now, 10-2, or sorry, maybe a 9-3, but...
Yeah, I think it could have been 9-3. There was a couple of rounds that were pretty close, but no cigar, as they say. Kaz is just like really confident right now. I mean, he's doing things that you probably wouldn't normally do, but as far as they are, he's going for things like that. Didn't work out. This is actually probably one of the best rounds that teams have had to try to just go ahead and get another win. Now only won 1 round so far, but this one's looking bright. They have a 5-on-3. They're starting to get some control over towards middle. This should be one of those rounds you convert.
Tainter DC, though. He's having a little bit of other plans for the terrorists, though. He's going to pick up that frag now. It's on Luhar towards that B bomb site to really make something happen. He's got no rotations in to really help him out. We do see AKA the Virus, though. He's coming in. But it's going to be on the fly here, as we do see the execute happen.
Good incendiary, though. This is going to slow down the terrorists from being able to push up short, so it's only the monster push that comes out. They can't come in tandem. They wanted to be on the same page, but now they're disjointed thanks to the CT utility. Now, though, finally, it fades, and they do work into the site together. A little bit of spam through the smoke. Actually does a lot of damage, but AK the Virus will slip through, catches 2 kills, could even maybe find the 3rd onto Puggia, but he does escape back through short, and he'll use the pipe to get to Monster. The 2-on-2 post plant now. The bomb's been tapped, guns have been dropped, terrorists have been lured out into the open, and one has already been taken down. It's up to QQ with the AK over here towards short. AK the Virus will push him. QQ gets that kill, looking for the diffuser, gets that too. Well done, QQ. He's really come alive this game. Again, he was 0-7, but now he is 6-11, and both rounds his team won was him clutching a 1v2.
Yeah, QQ having a great game right now. I mean, that round again, not overextending after the tap. He feels like the CT is going to be peeking on him, and that's exactly what happens. He gets an easy, nice, clean, crisp lock there. And that's an 11-2 scoreline. Tigers. A little bit of life here. Chaz.
Yeah, looks like Chaz is sick of this, though. He gets the AWP back. He's like, give me that op back. He was letting Degas kind of use the op for a little while there, but he's like, I had enough of this. They've had enough rounds. I want the AWP back, and he delivers. Gets the opening pick again here towards A. Rest of the T side, really more towards B and connector. 2 and short. Bomb here coming up through Monster with the Galil. Taking it pretty slow, though. Oof. A good spam.
Decent attempt.
Iris, though, might catch them trying. Oh, boy. He read that like a book. He studied for that exam. He was prepared for that. No pop quiz coming his way.
Ooh, another round, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good follow-up because it was looking kind of poor for a second there. With those 2 kills, have changed everything. The smoke coming out on Heaven as well, so it's going to block Chaz from being able to put his AWP to work on this retake.
Ooh, look at where Poogie is. He's already got this round in the bag here.
Oh, probably.
Segas has no idea. And there it is.
Well done, RIT. Get a 3rd round on the board. It's now 2 in a row, so no reset. So, yeah, I mean, it felt like it just came down to a couple of key kills there in the late round, made all the difference. The last round. What do you think? All right. What's RIT gonna do here? What can they do? To be fair, they've cut the CT economy big time, right? Like, it's the last round of the half, and these guys are stuck on 3 CZs and a UMP, so actually pretty solid chance for RIT to go ahead and convert a 4th round. At least it seems that to me.
Okay, let's see what's going to be happening here with this short push now. As we do see this aggression from Virginia Commonwealth. Their name is so big, it takes up the entire screen.
And it still doesn't all fit.
Yeah, it still doesn't all fit.
That's what she said.
That's just how...
Or he.
Okay.
I'm all inclusive. Big kills coming in from the CZs, though. Can you believe this? I mean, I thought this round was in the bag for the Ts. Like, they had the economy of the CTs really between a rock and a hard place. Yet somehow, some way, they actually have a 4-on-2. Now, 2 of these CTs are quite low on HP. Like, can RIT still convert this? I mean, what do you think?
Sorry, just give me 1 second. I'm having a little bit of a technical issue.
Oh, something going on TeamSpeak?
No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Sorry about that.
Either way, we have a 12-3 half that came out of VCU. Nice attempt there by RIT Tigers. At least they got a couple of rounds there in towards the end. I think they won, what, like 3 of the last 7 rounds played? I think the biggest problem was that they got way too down, too fast, too early. I mean, it was, what, like 8?
Yeah, that game, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, they weren't in this position really to win anything there just because of the way the CTs were set up. But overall, that whole half for Virginia Commonwealth was well done. Tigers, the rounds they picked up, even then, I felt like Virginia were in good positions and maybe just shots weren't hit by them.
I mean, the thing is, you know, we never know. Like, RIT did pick this map, and I mean, while their T side certainly was lacking, maybe they have a really good CT side. I mean, a lot of teams do. Particularly if you can have a really mobile opera on the A side of the map, that's always something that can be very tricky to deal with as a terrorist team. And I mean, here's the thing: like, Overpass isn't like a super commonly played map, so yeah, VCU was really good on their CT side because Chaz was just like opping everyone really well on the A side of the map, but they may not have much of a T side prepared for this map. Like, it may not be really in their pool. Yeah, it's not their ban, but it's probably not a map they play a whole lot. Like, it's usually more rarely played, so I think there could be a way back in for RIT. I don't know.
Here comes that piss around right now towards that B bomb site. And it's going to be a fast B. Smoke maybe hitting the middle of the site, but other than that, yeah, it's going to be dropping into that. Whoa, it's actually a duff smoke. Okay, that's not going to be good, but Chaz doesn't even need the smoke. He's running into site, picking up 2 kills, and that bomb's going down.
Yeah, indeed it is, dude. It is pretty solid stuff coming out of Virginia. As they are getting that bomb down, they are getting all the frags as well, basically. I mean, 1 kill came in there from RIT, yeah. But other than that, it was a avalanche.
At the end of the day, I mean, you're not gonna be able to stop 5 Glocks. You need to be playing at a distance. Once those Glocks get up close to you, it's gonna be hard for you to defend. That's exactly what happens. We see Chaz close that gap towards that pit, and that's an easy kill for him.
Now the RIT Tigers are basically kind of forced to force up. I mean, the gap is way too big. They can't afford to be taking a bunch of save rounds. Like, they need to find something. They even get a shotgun involved here on the AYT. Not something you see very often. It's the Nova trying to take a long-range duel through short pipe. Not really the most ideal of situations. And meanwhile, Chaz has pushed through Party. He's watching Connector. He knows players are in that stairwell. He's just making sure that if they try to come back up through to A, they're going to get busted.
And here we see Virginia just plowing through long now. They're just going to go through, head up into A, take the long fight engagements, but here comes the scary part.
Oh, Chaz has got to be tilted. He threw that smoke in the stairwell thinking that it would deter anyone from wanting to push through, and literally the moment it deploys, someone comes through and shoots him in the side of the head.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that play through that smoke. I mean, that's why you want to put down the smoke, is to watch it and have your advantage. He looks away from the smoke, someone makes a play, and Virginia might even lose this round now.
It does seem that way. The bomb is down, and there's one player left, and he's caught between a bunch of different angles that he's being shot from, and he will go down and out. 4 kills for T-Mens that round. I think he might have been the one that pushed through the smoke and got the kill and collect Chaz's AK, and then just wreaked havoc from that point forward. So, RIT getting a little life in him now, finally. Getting a little something going. Can they bring it all the way back, though? That's the real question. They do at least have a T-Zone port economy now.
Well, they do force buy up here, and that's going to be very interesting with those CZs on the field. Let's see how Tigers play it. Are they going to play the long engagements, or are they going to play the tight angles and give those CZs a chance to excel? And the first tight engagement we see is Tainer towards that connector area. And look who's on the other side right now. We do see QQ, and if QQ doesn't play it properly, he's going to get caught off guard. 8 getting caught off guard towards that short now, and that's going to be a couple kills going the CT way with only a terrorist trade-off.
Yeah, it was QQ catching Chaz over here towards Party, so it's only 2 terrorists left. They do have armor pistol, but they're going up against basically 4 AKs that the CTs were able to collect off of Virginia Commonwealth earlier on. That is really efficient stuff. You don't have to spend your own money for a primary weapon. You're getting to use the terrorist weapons against them right now. So as I say that, a kill comes in, which is going to give Virus a chance to plant this bomb. Bring them some extra cash, and he's gotten an AK back, and he has armor and full health, so he could actually steal this. If RIT got reset now, oh my goodness, how bad that would be.
Look at Tainter now flanking up behind. He's going to pick up an easy kill onto Haruka, and we're down to a 1v1.
Oh.
And that gets finished up very easily by AKA the Virus now, and Virginia Commonwealth resetting the Tigers.
The worst possible time. And the thing is, because you've been reset, it doesn't matter. You have to force, because VCU's going for map point right here. So, like, you don't really have a chance to try to come back from that by saving or something. Like, you have to go for the spy, and it's not the brightest one. Like, you're having to go CZ armor. AYT went Dooley's armor for some reason. The other 3 respectable buys, like, this could be enough to do something, but it's still not looking good.
Yeah, unfortunately, the lack of real heavy power weapons is what I like to call it, is what's most likely going to cost the Tigers the round.
That's already Chaz out of the equation this round, so that will help things out on the reset CT team. But a huge and fast long A push is coming in. Haruka with the FAMAS, only good for 1. Saint DRC gets the killer, and they will go ahead and get the spawn planted inside the A site. 4 CTs trying to make the retake happen here. An incendiary will come in from the AYT. That might be able to flush someone out into awkward space and give them a real crack at catching someone off guard. Oh, good kill from T-Mens, catching Virus, trying to take a more aggressive angle on the stairs, and now it's just Luhar and Tainer. Luhar from Bank, good for 1. Tainer from Long A, coming with the AK, coming through for 2 big kills. Now it's all on the T-Mens. It's the 1v1, M4 versus AK. Health about the same, but it's Tainer who wins it with the quad kill. And man, like, it's like every time I think RIT's doing something right, something wrong will happen. Like, they get reset, or right there they somehow lose a 2 versus 4. It's just rough.
Yeah, it definitely just seems like Virginia Commonwealth, the better individually talented team at the moment right now. And for the Tigers, that's not where they want to be on this map that they chose. And going into the second map, they're going to need to revamp their whole play system. Unfortunately for me, I felt like this was a one-sided affair. Little hints of life from the Tigers, but they're going to definitely have to bring way more than this if they want to take this series.
Yeah, it just seemed like it wasn't enough to really inspire a whole lot of confidence.
Well, it's not over yet.
Okay.
But
Not
per
pretty.
se on the next map, it's going to have to be a way different tone. Definitely not allowing the team to get to 15 rounds before they wake up. Am I right?
I can't say I disagree. I feel like you're really on the money with that. Seems pretty spot on. Seems pretty accurate. Did you see Virginia Commonwealth coming into the A bomb site? Still a 5-on-5. Zeke is pushing through. Okay, RIT. These are some nice little kills right now, but unfortunately, it's already been eaten up. They were trying to come in with the fast flank. Chaz is too aware. Tainer gets another kill. Bomb's trying to get planted here. QQ and Puggy are the last two left. They have armor, but no kits. A couple of flashes from QQ. Maybe they could use that to try to blind the Terras and get their way in. What they're going for, at least. But, expanded the wall onto Puggy, gets the kill, and they won't even have a chance to get those flashes out in Virginia Commonwealth. They take the first map 16-4.
Yeah, and that is going to be an upset as far as I'm concerned. I mean, sorry, not an upset as far as I'm concerned. Exactly what I expected. And as far as I'm concerned, the upset would have been if the comeback happened. Sorry, I just kind of flipped my thoughts there. I had like a whole sentence planned out. The side of Virginia Commonwealth right from the get-go, I mean, I was watching them in pregame a little bit, and they did seem like the stronger team just from the pregame. I know that's not even a good way to look at it, but I was just watching their crosshair placement. I was like, I think these guys might be the stronger team because their crosshair placement looks a little bit better than the other side of the Tigers. And, I mean, that first map really showed it as they come out 16-4. It's pretty standard, straightforward, but we will be moving on to a second map here shortly.
Yeah, it's going to be Inferno coming up next. A chance for VCU to go ahead and 2-out the series and get the night over with quickly, but RIT Tigers, we'll see if they can fight back. Before we take a break, just want to let you know about one of our great partners here at AVGL who helped make this league possible. It is, of course, Respawn. Chairs you see us actually sitting in right now here on screen. They are a company who has been involved in the furniture business since 1995. They offer limited lifetime warranties. They also offer very accessible price point for gamers, and they'll have a lot of different options to choose from when it comes to color combinations or whether you want a mesh backing or not. I like the mesh backing. It's very breathable. That makes it to where, you just feel a little bit more comfortable letting air come through and stuff like that. That's actually one of my favorite features about it. So if you like them, please go check out respawnproducts.com to learn more. Maybe perhaps check them out yourself and see what you think. Without further ado, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll bring you the second map of the series. So yeah, be back in a moment.
Alrighty, folks, and welcome back. And we're actually live here into the pistol round of Virginia Commonwealth University versus the Tigers side. And going into this round here, we actually see a very slow and methodical default coming out from the side of the Virginia team. All right. And now moving towards that middle part of the round, we will see the execution coming in as, oh my god, 3 kills going the way very quickly towards that A bomb site. And we see the plant coming in from Virginia. 2 CTs now rotating in through that library, and we have a late flank coming in towards the Benav from Pugia. Are they able to retake in this scenario, folks? This is going to be rough here, as no nades, no utility. And we do see AKA the Virus with that first contact. Haruka taking down Chaz in the meantime towards Pit now, and that retake is happening, folks. Pugia with that final kill onto AKA the Viruses. Haruka picking up 2 of his own, and that's a 3K to finish up the round. 1-0 from the Tigers here.
Exactly what you want to see if you're RIT after what just happened to you on Overpass, right? I mean, you lost 16-4 on your map pick. Went on to Inferno, the pick of Virginia Commonwealth. You're getting that CT side start, which is what you want. And you won the first round. So, I mean, all is well. The only problem was they allowed the bomb plant, which obviously means an earlier buy coming around the corner.
Yeah, and they're going to full save into this round. It does look like they are going to be looking for just a quicker team burst. Out that halls is what they're going to be opting for. 1 flash on the back of Tainter. Moving towards that A apartments now is the Virginia Commonwealth side. 3 people banana. This could get very scary right now.
Yeah, they have a pop flash on Tainer as well that might be able to get this player blind and let them jump out. But no, he's actually unaffected, but still traded pretty efficiently. And there's another kill from Tainer. So that means that they should be able to get this bomb planted inside this A site. Like you said, it was a triple B setup, so it's like the perfect counter to that.
Let's see what this Deagle on the back of Chaz is able to do. He's going to take a little bit of a goosh now. That's going to force him to fall back. Terrorist now in great spots to pick up kills, and that's 1 going their way. They're going to hear that lane pressure being put on now. Let's see how Luhar deals with it.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they're able to crack this open. Luhar, though, has a great crossfire with his teammates inside the site. They're definitely Oh, the fadeaway!
Oh, no.
The Nova, not like this. Is he really going to win it with the shotgun? It's getting dangerously close to the
Chaz,
the only thing left. My goodness, they're
my
both
god!
What is happening? Oh my god, Chaz finally ends the madness. Oh, they're having a good laugh about it in game, and they should be. Like, that's deserving of a something, man. What in the world? Can you even, how do you break that down?
That was just, I mean, at the end of the day, a missed opportunity from the final CT, and honestly, thank God for this respawn chair holding me right now, or I would have just toppled over.
Nice and sturdy, keeping you in place. Indeed. As with that, we will see AKs across the board for the Virginia Commonwealth University, including a nice utility set, nice head armor. Again, it's a triple B setup right now on the CT side early on, which is fine to do at the beginning. I feel like the pressure top B, but if your numbers dwindle or you don't rotate back fast enough, you're going to be in for a bad time.
100%, and we do see Virginia now grouping up towards the B bomb site. Full Molotovs on their back, smokes, so Coffin, Spawn, First Oranges, and Tribox hopefully will all be covered here.
Here comes the 5-man assault onto the B bomb site. Typical utility on Coffins and CT sides will allow them to start swinging through the site. And they are clearing out the common spots with little trouble. And the bomb is going to go ahead and get planted. And the T's are going to start making the CTs pay big time now. Because typically when you go 1-for-1 early, it's kind of a scrappy beginning where both teams keep force buying back and forth. But now that the T's have won 2 rounds in a row, CTs will be forced to take a save as they try to get their economy back in order. And that's where VCU can really start racking up the scoreboard.
Yeah, but Virginia Commonwealth at the same time need to really watch this economy. They haven't strung together too many rounds. This is the first round that they've got back-to-back. We're still early on into the game here. start building up that money rather than chasing for those kills, because we got a long first half ahead of us.
Indeed, we do. Remember, VCU are one map ahead in this series as they did win Overpass in convincing fashion, 16-4. So RIT need to catch a break here soon, otherwise they could be finding themselves losing the series. Obviously, still very early days here in Inferno, but Virginia and Commonwealth are certainly getting a jump on them right now. I mean, the fact that they reset them after they won Pistol, and they've now won 2 in a row after CT's 4 spot, now they have to basically full save USPs, like, it's really starting to add up against them. Hopefully they can recover here soon.
Yeah, Virginia Commonwealth now with that slow, methodical default, they're working that banana, picking out towards that middle area. Now they are moving towards the B bomb site to scout it out. 5 AKs on the back, and let's see what happens here. I mean, I would have liked to seen that MP9 probably show up, as they probably had a good indication that only one person's going to be buying up and the rest of them would be saving. Or sorry, one person's going to be having that rifle that they saved and the rest of them would be saving going into this round. So the lack of a submachine gun is really going to cost them. They could have farmed up a good amount of money here.
As and Luhar playing top B. The rest of these guys are actually just controlling middle and wrapping around. Left the bomb behind on T stairs, so they won't be able to jump on anything just yet. Chaz is starting to see this guy here in the dark corner. Pico, now he's starting to get swarmed by everyone. Now he knows what's going on. He knows it's a stack. But they control A, and the bomb will be able to make its way up middle. No one's going to be able to push down Banana fast enough to stop this bomb from making it into the A bomb site. So, all said and done, VCU have handled this really well. Yes, an AK has been collected by QQ, and they're probably just going to look to save that, to be honest. I don't see them trying to go for anything here. Just looking to save the one gun they were able to get. And, you know, hold on to the MP9 wouldn't be bad either for Team Ends.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, dropping the one gun for the CT side, it's a little bit of a silver lining in the round. But for the Virginia Commonwealth side, it's not the end of the world. Only one person going down in efforts to, you know, get this round point. It's not the worst case Ontario for them, and they're going to be able to go ahead, buy up. They do build a good economy on Segas and AKA the Virus, get them both gun rounds. If they do lose this first coming gun round here, they'll be able to buy up and play another round here, no problem. Ooh, 8 going down there at the last second, and Luhar. 8, almost a little bit more damage that would have taken Luhar down. But Luhar picking up that frag, staying alive, that is massive now. And look at the money here on Virginia Commonwealth going into this first gun round. This is what I'm talking about here. Chaz probably going to buy an op. That's going to shoot him down, but Tainter, double op setup. No, okay, he passes it off to Segas. Segas gives him the AK.
Yeah, we saw them kind of rotating back and forth between who was opping over on Overpass and the CT side, so maybe it's just something they both enjoy doing.
I prefer to see Chaz off right now. I feel like Segas is good. He's been doing well for his side, but Chaz just seems a little bit more potent with that off.
Certainly. But Chaz is kind of leading the way with the AK. They look like they might be doing like a apartments pop. Like they have some players at mid who could throw a pop flash at him to spill out into pit and look for trades. To get that, they actually just walk out and just take peeks. They don't use any utility at all. This seems like really ill-informed, to be honest. They do lose a member in the process.
And Chaz wishes right now that he had an HE, because that's a free kill onto TM, who's left with 17 HP from their exchange. And the first kill going the way of Arch. Segas picking that one up.
Man, someone go tap QQ and see if he's still awake, man. Like, he had plenty of time to react to that and just did not pull the trigger. That was a pretty easy kill for him. Reaction speed was not with him on that one. And now Pit's been cleared out as well. Team Men's last man in the site. He's been taken out also. And now the CTs that were trying to rotate through middle and Arch will find that it's a little bit too late now. They'll have to just fall back and save their guns, and VCU will now go up 4-1.
Now, this meshing of this respawn chair come summertime. Oh, that's going to be golden.
That breathable back, dog.
That breathable back, man.
People need to recognize the breathable back is where it's at. Mesh backing.
I think it's fairly priced too. At like, what, 170, 150 if I'm not mistaken?
Yep, definitely affordable.
Affordable chairs for affordable gamers.
For poor gamers.
Whoa.
Come on. College gamers. There you go. Poor college. Seems synonymous. We all know about the struggling student out there grinding.
I just remember in college, I did not live that life. Why? Because my college was 10 minutes away from my house and I got to live at home with parents.
That's always a solid combo.
Let's go. So it'd be like, what's for lunch? Oh, we're going to the Cap and spending $10 on nonsense. And I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go home and get a fresh home-cooked meal. Sorry, all you college kids watching that are currently
microwaving
on res.
pizzas.
Yeah, I feel bad. I shouldn't have rubbed it in. Ooh, look at TM right now to regress, even it up. He's going to get taken down, and that's a 5v2 now. As Tainter picking up that double kill, moving into the site, and we see that save coming out.
It's getting to a point now where, like, something eventually has to give, though. Like, yeah, it's all fine and dandy. You keep saving guns, but you got to start winning some rounds at some point. I mean, you're going down 1-5. Haven't won a round since Pistol. They need to try to make a play or something, man. Like, they are just getting way too mauled across the map. Something's got to give.
It does look like Virginia Commonwealth now hunting. They're going to be pushing into that CT spawn area, and they're going to keep on going. The train is not stopping here. They're moving towards that B bomb site as a unit as well. So look for them to at least pick up 1 or 2 kills here. That operating off, giving off that info. And 8 gets banged out, and QQ left to defend this 1-on-4. Unable to do so, aka the virus, going to take him down, and no guns saved whatsoever for the Tigers. They may force up here because that mercy money is starting to build up. And now, for those of you who don't know what mercy money is, when you lose a certain amount of rounds in a row, you do get a bonus amount of money to help your economy system. So the good way to calculate that is 900 from the initial round loss plus 500 per round loss times the number of rounds lost. So 900 plus 500 times N will give you the total amount of money you're going to get after every round lost.
And everyone that's in liberal arts is confused after that explanation.
I'm a finance graduate, and somebody gave me that formula like last week, and it blew my mind. I've been doing quick maths since.
I just memorize a number value for every round. It goes up by $500. You just go 14, 19, 24, 29, 34. Easy.
Yeah. This eco round is starting to do damage here, though. We're into a 3-on-3. What look to be an average force buy now. QQ making it very scary.
Indeed, and the bomb's actually down over towards T-stairs, and there's 2 CTs left to defend against it. Luhar does have AK head armor. Actually, he might be able to grab that bomb without QQ spotting him. The bomb's kind of
to do that here.
Yeah, I think they're not going to be able to.
Oh my gosh, he got the bomb. Why is he staying? Why is he staying? Run. Go, Junior. And he's off to the B-bomb site here. And we see the rotation now from Haruka heading over. The bomb plant going down shortly, hopefully. Luhar's got to be making a play
Luhar
here.
thinks that there might still be one actually inside the site. Can't blame him. Like, it's hard to know. Now he's going to try to go for the plant, though, and he will get the plant. The 2 RIT members will gather up together inside CT spawn. They win a retake together. They don't want to give him a chance to get some one-on-ones, as Luhar will go ahead and get over towards construction. They do run by the doorway, and he'll use it to start creeping in. He's going to get caught by Haruka's AK, and that is finally another round coming in for RT Tigers. Their first since winning Pistol. The big thing is, though, is they cannot afford to get reset. They lost 3 players, so 3 have to rebuy. Money will be super low, and you will go right back down to that $1,400 loss bonus, and that's where you could really run into problems.
the thing became into that round that it was a light buy. So actually look at that economy right now on this side of the Tigers. Yeah, it's not great, but if they so choose, they can force back up. They can make something out of the next round. And that's just because of the fact that, I mean, they went ahead and with just pistols, eco'd or force eco'd the Virginia Commonwealth side.
Indeed.
That's like studying for an exam and then finding out it's a different exam. Oof. Great kill from QQ.
And really well done here, but they still do get past him at arches. They're already over towards library. They're already wrapping
what a
the
nade.
site, but Haruka lines him up and takes them down. Great headshots by him. There's another kill on Tainer as well. So RIT, okay, they're starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm. Starting to figure things out. They read the syllabus. They're figuring it out now.
Pugia looking to finish this one up, and the flanks on flanks going down right now. Segas moving into that library area, and it does look like TM ends will be checking it. No, he gets caught, but Segas not able to hit the 2 shots he gets, and TM ends able to hit his, and that's a 5-3 scoreline now, and that money's starting to dwindle now for Virginia Commonwealth. Look at this here. This will be their last buy up into this round until they go on to that eco. So good job here from the Tigers side.
Indeed. They are getting their footing now. They've gotten 2 rounds in a row. They've gotten their economy and somewhat back in order. They even have money saved up on QQ and Haruka, so they could still buy next round even if this doesn't go well. They're going double op, which is a little bit bigger of an investment. So that could come back to haunt them, I guess. I think one of them they picked up for free, though, so they only had to spend money on one of them. Actually, I take that back. I think both ops they didn't have to buy. I think they've saved both of these.
Well, one's Chaz's, the other is Segus's, so
yeah. There you go. No money spent for these ops. That's even better.
And that's what I was talking about in regards to that. If they do lose a round now, Haruka's going to be able to drop one to somebody by himself up. QQ, if he's able to save his op into this, he'll be able to drop one. So Tigers here got themselves a little bit of economy boost. You like to see that going into this late CT half.
And the only issue here is they've lost control of top B and they have no mid presence, so the information game has been lost, and now they have to just kind of rely on gamble stacking. But now that all the utilities pouring into B, QQ should know what's up. They have the op in the back corner on AYT. He's going to line up 2 kills already, finally traded by Segas, but he's bought some time to allow some rotations to set in for this retake. T-Mins will be flanking through middle, but Segas has that op posted up at Banana, so he could catch T-Mins' flank. Meantime, these smokes keep going up, stopping QQ from being able to make any headway through construction into the garden area here. And Luhar's is kind of holding an angle with the AK, even going to flash it now as well. So there's really good utility usage to stall people out from Virginia Commonwealth. And now Virus has picked up the banana flank. Ooh. He picks up the CT push from Haruka as well. Great kills in the clutch from Virus. Now it's all on QQ with the AWP.
He is going to be saving.
Yeah, he's going to have to get out of there, though. Like I said, has kit to defuse, but just no way to really break in. Does get one exit on his way out. The bomb explosion. Oh, no, never mind. I thought it might. Yeah, okay, it did kill. So QQ make sure that no guns get saved at least.
Yeah, and now we're going to see the drop come in from Haruka. QQ going to drop his own here, and let's see what happens. If the Tigers can reset Virginia Commonwealth and keep this little momentum that they're starting to build on the CT side going, because they've been doing a good job these last couple rounds. I'd like to see them really continue on it and maybe pull away with the half lead and even win.
Some good incendiaries are going to go down here on Banana, kind of stall out the T's from getting control early on. 3 CTs actually looking to take fights here, but Chaz over the top of the wall finds Pugia in the face. So that will be a good opening here for VCU in this round. Again, looking to finally string together a couple of rounds of their own. They lost a couple there to the CTs. Finally got one back on the last, but good shot from QQ. That flash may have affected him, but he just maybe timed the shot.
Yeah, he got blind and he just waited to shoot there. Which is scary because he was actually on his screen for a while, and AK the Virus opening up the A side as I'm talking about what happened to B. And back quickly. Virginia Commonwealth moving that bomb over, and that's going to be an A site. Post-plant situation now.
Yeah, T-Mins needed to get that trade from Pitt. Missed his opportunity, and now things are looking bad. Luhar up close with the op, even getting kills, and that's not even the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that they're getting stalled out while the bomb's actually taking plant on the other site. And so AYT very well may just have to be like, yeah, I'm saving this op. No chance I'm getting over there in time. So another round goes VCU. They win 2 in a row to respond to the 2-round winning streak of RIT. It adds to already a good amount of rounds. They will be up 7-3.
Yeah, and that's going to reset the money of the Tigers now. And with that half coming down towards the end, it's going to be very scary. Chaz actually catching off and then getting team flashed. Oh, you hate to see that there. He was able to catch AYT. Now, AYT pushing back out. Able to pick up the kill on Chaz. It's left up to Tainter, and he's going to finish what Chaz started. 7-3 here is your scoreline. The last 5 rounds of the half coming up for you right here, folks. Like, when was the first gaming chair made?
I don't know. Can you tell me?
I don't know, because, like, I feel like when Twitch came out, that's when gaming chairs came out. I didn't know about gaming chairs until Twitch.
Yeah, definitely. I think esports kind of propelled the market for gaming chairs as well as gaming peripherals. So, not sure when that would have really kicked off.
Right? I'm very interested in knowing that fact. That seems like a fun fact to know. Pop-up video here.
Do you have a guess at what VCU's mascot is, Evan? Throwing it out. Can you guess what it is?
The Badger.
Tanner has the VCU logo as a... And it kind of gives you a hint at what it might be, if you want to take a stab at it, while we watch this save round commence.
Oh, it's a moose. Or a bull, or a horn, or a ram.
Ooh, got it. Rams.
Got it.
Done.
Oh, so we got two ram enthusiast schools in the Ryerson Rams, I do believe they're participating in this league.
Indeed.
And Virginia Commonwealth.
Rams. Go Rams.
I am actually a Sting alumni. And that would be Sting like the wasp, okay? So my mascot was a bee.
Okay.
Yeah.
What university was that?
We're called Seneca Sting.
Okay.
Seneca Sting. No esports team, though. That was before my time.
Fair enough. Money finally back in order for our RIT Tigers. They will go ahead and get some rifles across the board. 3 M4s of Hamas, AWP on QQ. They are controlling middle SCTs right now, so that's at least giving them some information. Teammates is even pushing out apartments, so it get a little bit tricky for terrorists. Opening kill does go the way of T-Mins. No one's able to trade him either, so it's a quick 5-on-4. He gets away to pit. So this is really well done right now by RIT so far in this round. Oof.
Just like that, though. QQ going down. Segas with that op pick on the arch side mid is going to separate that defense. 2-2 now. We see that rotation. The isolation towards pit guy. 1-1 is the setup in A with the 2 terrorists at B playing tri-box, and now that dark spot setup. It's going to be very interesting now. We see maybe a little bit of a fake coming in as Segas now throwing a couple nade sets towards the middle, just creating a little bit of a tension here. But the execute nonetheless. Ooh, Segas. Is that his smoke? That missed
Not
hard,
sure.
but the B hit coming in as we speak.
Yeah, both these CTs are trapped actually in the back of the site. Smokes will cut off any help from any type of rotations. It's all going to come down to straight up dueling from Puggia and company here in the back of B. One FAMAS kill from Puggia from New Box, but his teammate AYT goes down and he will quickly follow him to the grave. It's going to be a 2v3 retake situation for Haruka and T-Mans. Problem is T-Mans has low health, don't have any utility.
And he's dead.
And they don't have any kits, and yeah, now that guy's also even dead. So probably not going to happen for Haruka. Maybe thinking about saving that M4 and head armor. Money is very low on RIT Tigers right now. Even with the 4-round loss bonus coming in, it's still going to leave them with very little. So having this M4 carry over would be huge. It would be 9-3 for VCU. So they are very similar to Overpass, having a very big performance.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Tigers right now, I just feel like this is too steep a hill for them to climb right now. Virginia, very well prepared. You're seeing their tacticalness, their team cohesion on their T side. And, I mean, these are two 1-0 teams, but we're definitely seeing a difference between them.
Yeah, it's still really early on in the season, so it's still really hard to know how people are going to perform. A lot of it is kind of based off of maybe how they've done in other college leagues or how they did last year, but obviously rosters are different as people graduate and move on in lives, no longer a part of the university. I don't think alumni are allowed to play.
No, what? It would be OP.
That would be sick, dude.
Yeah, Michael Jackson just comes, I mean, Michael Jordan just comes back and plays for the Tar Heels? Yeah, all right.
I'd definitely go back and play for my college team and rack it up. I feel like, I don't know. We do see the terrorists swiftly moving through lane, quickly clearing out pit, and rapidly winning this series, perhaps.
Could you imagine Michael Jackson is an NCAA basketball star?
I did not know that.
I'm totally. My producer thinks I'm being serious. I know it was Michael Jordan, and he wasn't an NCAA star really either, was he? Was he?
No, not really. On the Tar Heels, he wasn't really. No.
There was
like
that guy that beat him. Gosh, I forget his name. He was supposed to be better than Michael Jordan, but I keep saying Michael Jackson almost.
I'm not sure.
What was his name? Oh, he passed away. Just before they actually. Man, Len Bias? Is that who I'm thinking of?
Bro, you are asking the wrong person.
He was a college player like Michael Jordan, and he was actually supposed to be like the heyday better than Michael Jordan. He was gonna go play with Bird and everything. And he actually passed away the day he got drafted. But that's a little sad ending to a
that is
little yeah.
That got dark.
Yeah, that got dark.
The reference game went down a deep rabbit hole.
Yeah, that went down a deep rabbit hole. But you know who's going down an even darker one now?
Go ahead and tell me.
The Tigers right now, and
yeah.
I'm sure this is not what they expected going into this match, and it's just getting darker and darker as Virginia closing that gap of life, of a chance that the Tigers had right now, very, very slowly.
Yeah, they seem to be kind of coming down on the throats of the Tigers at this point. 10-3, only 2 rounds left to play in the half. First half of Overpass was 12-3. VCU could well be on the way to doing the exact same repeat performance. You see them getting a couple players towards Balcony, 3 players towards Banana, so very spread out. Looking for picks on either side of the map right now. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that flash, okay, people need to stop throwing that flashbang. That's really starting to trigger me. I see this even in pro play. That flash does not work for anyone on balcony.
Not for close balcony, but for far balcony. The best way to clear close balcony, though, in my opinion, is you grab a nade and you do the adren pop flash, which actually bounces the nade out to the front of balcony, and it just gives that guy 50 damage. And if he wants to sit there and take that, he can. But right now, C is getting taken down by Pugia, and Luhar finally putting an end to that in a 1-on-3. For Pugar
surely
to make
you win
it
this if you're RIT. Surely this is theirs. Oh, yeah. You're damn right it was. They didn't even get a chance to get into the site. So RIT finally getting out there, showing some life. Unfortunately, their rounds have kind of been on an island from each other.
Yeah, very far apart. 5 rounds between each string of rounds that put RIT into this game here, and that's really not letting you build momentum. No confidence really going into any of these individual players who are getting shut down here. In my opinion, going into the second half, they're going to have a really strong pistol round. You know, just come out banging with those blocks, take down those CTs very early on, and then just make it a confident round win to get the life back in the team here. And they're going to have to start with this CT round as well to make that happen.
Last round of the half, make it count if you're the RIT Tigers. They are trying to play aggressively at middle, trying to hold on to that information on what the terrorists are doing here at brackets. The thing is, I feel like QQ's reaction speed has been pretty underwhelming. A lot of times he's been freely peeked by a terrorist mid. He is just not fired fast enough. And oftentimes he's had an AWP in his hands like he has now. You got to be able to have that quick timing to get that bullet off, get the impact that you want out of the AWP. We do see the terrorists gathered up as a 5-man unit, pushing their way through brackets. Some good flashes coming in, but no one from RIT peeking behind those flashes. But there is a player hidden.
Nobody checked.
In the grass. No one does check. They're lining up. He's gonna be.
Oh my gosh!
Should have gotten maybe more than even 2, but hey, I'll take it. 2-for-1 trade, still good. But here comes VCU fighting back. Chaz late out of the balcony gets a kill. Tainer bringing that bomb into the site. The AWP of QQ unable to pick up on him before he was able to safely tuck his way into the corner and get this bomb plant rolling. 2 ops as well coming in on a retake. Yikes.
They do have the utility here, so they can cut out angles here, make it a little bit harder for those terrorists now to pick up frags, and they just gotta watch Chaz in the small pit. Now he doesn't see his head. He doesn't see his head. Oh my gosh, he still doesn't. Oh yeah.
It's not looking good. Chaz lining them up and knocking them down. It's just one person left who's going to be coming from balcony. Chaz may be able to pick up on it. Yes, he does. There you have it. 11-4. Chaz with the quad kill. 17 kills, 7 deaths. Looking really strong. Just like he did on Overpass. He was dropping 20s over there, too. So he has definitely been kind of the MVP of the night, so to speak.
100% here in the second half right now. I mean, for the Tigers to even stand a chance, pistol round. That's all I'm going to say. Pistol round, pistol round, pistol round. It's got to start there, and it's got to be one round at a time here. Virginia Commonwealth, they're very organized. They're very tactical. Tigers, after picking up that pistol round, I mean, they've lost every single pistol round they've converted on here so far. Last map, both sides as well. Going into this map, I'd like to see them actually string those 3 rounds after pistol together.
This is a must-win round for the RIT Tigers, you have to imagine. You know, if you wind up losing this and you can't win the 4-spy, you get into that 0-0 trap that can often happen early part of the half. That would basically make it to where it's 14-4, and then you're 2 rounds away from the series being over. So they really need to sort it out on this pistol, you feel. You see the Virus getting really aggressive. So is Chaz and Segas. They're pushing down Banana already. They're looking to get in their face, really looking to just be super confident and look for fights. But QQ with the Glock makes them pay for their exuberance. They're going to start pouring into the B-bomb site. Tainer did manage to rotate through and get over to Graveyard. Oh, QQ with the 1-tap. Hello. Good night. All in one motion. And now there's just 2 VCU members left. Virus, though, coming through for a kill, but it's quickly traded back. A Tech 9 in 2018? What is this?
Well, this is real life is what it is, Dustin.
Holy cow.
That's the round.
It's like an
the
antique.
Tigers picking up pistol. Let's see if they're able to convert on the second. I'm not getting too excited for this comeback yet.
Okay.
This is the round I want to see.
You're not convinced.
Here. I'm not convinced. They haven't been able to convert on these
using a Tech 9 in
rounds.
2018, that's all that's going to concern me.
I was actually matchmaking today.
You can't be using a Tech 9 in 2018.
I was matchmaking today, and I'm pretty sure I was getting cheated, right? I'm right. I'm not one to accuse people, right? They could be gods, whatever. But I was suspicious because they were running around with Tech 9s and just headshotting everything. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But
you can't even be using
Tigers
Tech 9s in 2017, much less 2018. You gotta move on.
There it is. Oh my gosh, that failed jump. Chaz almost picking up 1-2. Look at how low the terrorists are right now. Nobody's even above 50 HP here. What does that tell you? Well, a scout can pick up a kill on everybody. A deagle can pick up a kill on everybody. I'd like to say Virginia in a good position here to get that upset round.
Yeah, they could definitely be looking to seal this away. The one good thing for RIT is that
what's the one good
Virus is also really low on HP, and they have a man advantage, and they've killed Luhar. So the only 2 remaining, they're in a 4-on-2, and the 2 remaining members, one of them has really low health. So this is still very winnable for RIT. In fact, they should be winning it. B's wide open. They're bringing the bomb that direction. They're kind of stalled out, though, like being very overly cautious.
They're going to bring it back to A.
Yeah, T-Mins has cleared pit, so they should know that A is pretty open. Virus is about to get blindsided by T-Mins, I would imagine. Yep, there it is. So now they'll bring the bomb A. They should win the round. 6-7. They're moving in the right direction now.
Yeah, pretty straightforward here, and it's going to be a second round for the Tigers. Finally converting on a pistol round win here, and let's see if they're able to keep that pace going. Well, they will be picking up that second round, most likely. I want to say there's a 99% chance because the CTs won't have armor going into next round. But that first gun round now, if they're able to pick that one up, they get themselves now to that 8th round, and that's where it starts to get scary. Ooh, a little kill there towards middle. Maybe one more here for Tainter as we see Poogie re-peeking that. Just hit him. Not able to hit him in QQ, though. Making sure he hits him, and that's a kill going the way of the Tigers. As their 6th round hits the board, and off to a better start than Overpass, I'll tell you that much, Dustin.
Yep, it's already closer, right? I mean, they lost Overpass 4-16, so they've already improved upon that result as it stands, even if they were to lose out from this point forward. I don't know it would really mean much to them, though. I think they just want to, win a map. Probably more important. And they have a good chance to take this round, too, and put us in Slurpee mode if they are able to deal with the full save of VCU's USPs, which they should be able to. Do you like a good Slurpee?
No, I actually am currently cutting sugar out of my diet completely.
Did you ever like Slurpees?
Yeah, when I was 16.
Okay.
And then, yeah, but sugar's completely out of the diet, and folks, you don't realize how much sugar is in everything until you try not having it.
That's true. I have also been limiting the sugar intake here lately. What's the hardest thing you've had to give up on the sugar?
Tea and coffee.
Yeah, tea is definitely the like sweet tea for me. Like in America in the South, we
Oh yeah, we don't
drink
do the
sweet iced tea.
Yeah.
That's a hard one to give up. The hardest one probably. And again, there's so many things that you wouldn't even realize have sugar in it, and it does. And you're just like, what? How? It doesn't taste sweet. Still sugar in it, of course.
Well, you put the tea in, you put the sugar in after, and that put a little lemon in there, some ice. Make that southern sweet tea right there.
Indeed. As we kind of just talked through this round because there really wasn't much expectations here. I'm actually surprised that they got
Luhar with a little bit of a
Luhar getting another kill.
Yeah,
you might. That's a second gun that'll be collected, maybe, unless they can catch him in CT spawn. But otherwise, he's going to be able to get a second gun to carry over for his team into the opening gun round, saving that money, like Lil Dicky.
Good song. Good song.
Good artist.
Coming into this first gun round, though, it's gonna be interesting to see what the Tigers come up with, because it does seem like Virginia, the more aggressive team, more coordinated team. Ooh, a little bit of damage from Segas there makes it very interesting towards the end of the round, but I do think that the Tigers are gonna have to play a little bit more aggressive, get in Virginia's face, and really demand that respect on this T side.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're VCU right now, yeah, the gap's closed, but you're still on CT side Inferno and you're up 11-7, so you're feeling pretty good about things. Now, granted, they don't have an AWP, which is usually very useful on CT side Inferno, and yeah, they do have one guy on just the UMP, but still, they pose a serious threat to the RIT Tigers. But luckily for the Tigers, they've been able to find the opening kill onto Segas right away. They're controlling top banana. Puggy is getting apartments control. And this is exactly the type of foundation you want to be setting up for your T-side Inferno. If you can get control of apartments and brackets and top banana, all your options are open. CTs are denied all the information, and you can really make some cool mid-round calling from that point. And they have a man advantage as well to add on top of all of that. So they're really well set up to succeed in this round, I feel like.
Yeah, now, oof. Look at this aggression from AKA the Virus here. He's going to hear that Halls player towards that boiler, but we do have Pugia now pushed up towards the end of Halls. Luhar playing that position that we saw the Tigers favoring as well on their CT side. Let's see what's going to happen here. A little flashbang action coming up from Pugia, and he's going to fall off as the B side being executed on as we speak.
It is. Smoke's down on CT spawn. Tainer and Chaz having to deal with this push coming up. AYT gets that pick onto Tainer. In fact, now it's all on Chaz. He's good for one, but he is traded out. In the meantime, Virus with the mid flank does get a kill, and him and Luhar will be able to flank Banana together. But unfortunately, with Chaz having gone down, they're having to retake in a 2v3. Yes, they have a kit on Luhar, they have a molly, and they have several flashes, so they might be able to make a play, but money is really low. If they can't find something quick, they may have to just consider saving. And yeah, that Molotov is going to be a real problem. That's going to bog them down even more before they even get a chance to start retaking. And that kill pretty much seals the deal.
Yeah, if they haven't saved before, it's going to be a save now. Luhar now hightailing out of there, and Tigers picking up around here, making a game of it. Overpass is just not their map.
Maybe not, even though it was their pick, so it's kind of weird that it wouldn't be their map. But, you know, not harp on it.
You can have an off day. You can have an off day on the map. You can have an off day on the map. It's possible.
True. Now we have ourselves a game.
We do indeed.
Got a small game, they would say. Some places.
Mostly America.
Yeah, mostly America. Do you have an expression like that in Canada?
I cannot. I mean, let's play ball. We got ourselves a ball game. We got ourselves a hockey game. Playing some puck.
Well, we say all those things in America, though, except for the puck.
I mean, you guys are literally down the street, so...
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Ooh, 2 early kills going the way of the Virginia Commonwealth side.
This is a
a
round they had very little as well, by the way.
Look at this flank, too, from Luhar. He's going to pick up an easy kill, maybe. Yeah, secures it.
What happened?
He just pushed and timed the bomber there in Pugia and all. Yeah, he just out-timed him. Oh, he goes back for more action and gets himself a kill. That's 2 on the round now for Luhar.
Why does this man have a Tech 9? It's really bothering me.
Maybe he's good with it.
More than
maybe
it should.
He's
More
good
than
with
it should. I'm being a little bit unreasonable, if I'm being honest. At least I can accept that I'm being unreasonable. But something about seeing a Tech 9 in the guy's hands in CSGO in 2018 is really makes my blood boil. I don't know. Either way, VCU on what was basically a round they had nothing into, win the round, lose no players, and recycle 3 AK-47s. That is a good day at the office.
100%. And wow, that money on the Tiger side, not at the greatest amount. They've won 4 in a row, but those 4 seems like they've been losing the wrong people. Not every single person, probably a different person, different 2 people dying every round keeps their economy not at a great point, even though they've got 4 in a row. And aggression from AKA the Virus once again. 5v4 situation, it's getting scary.
It's one of those things you just don't want to have happen to if you're on the T side of Inferno. It's just people pushing you off mid and getting kills. And now Chaz, I mean, I'm waiting for like a VAC ban to come in at some point, like mid-match. That'd be pretty epic, wouldn't it?
That would be hilarious. 8 catching Luhar, who's going for the same alternate mid, push aggressive through halls type of play, and that's going to turn into a 3-on-3 here. We see the regroup towards the middle, and they are going towards B. Ooh, early kill from Segas, though. That's a lot of info going his way. He's going to be able to reset, play that retake scenario. And once again, Virginia Commonwealth starting to take control again here. Let's see what Tigers are able to do.
I mean, they're in a 2 versus 3, so they're definitely on the back foot now, and money is getting low on their team. Yeah, they won those 4 rounds in a row, but if they lose this one, they don't save any guns. Only a 2-round loss bonus. Like, it's not looking good. And Segas is looking good, though, with that AWP. Gets another kill onto Haruka. Now it's just the AYT. All alone
30 seconds
in this world.
left.
Might have to save this up.
Yeah, he might be saving it. Segas saw it get taken,
Dad's not
so
gonna
he's
let
going
him
to tell
know.
his teammate mid, yeah. Comms to Chaz, hey, he just picked up the up top of B. He's close top B. Chaz pushes down mid. Catches 8, falling back to save that up, and the full eco now on the field for the Tigers side.
Yeah, they have to basically save because they want to make sure they get a nice full buy to challenge Virginia Commonwealth University when they go for that series point in the next round, right? Want to put all your eggs in that basket.
So most likely Virginia going to be picking up this round, and going into the next round, yeah, exactly. You want to have a decent enough buy to keep them off that 15th round, because once they hit that overtime, any one mistake is going to change the game for you guys. And right now, that fast B getting stopped by Tainter, 2 for him, and he's going to be stopped now by 8. But Segas picking up that op kill now, and we're down to a 2 on. Well,
what?
1 on,
Okay.
and it's over. And it's over. Just as quickly as I said 2, it turned into 1, and that 1 became non-existent there as Virginia Commonwealth picking up another round. 14-8 is your scoreline here, folks, as we move into that possible 15th round for the CT side.
Yeah, it's looking real good right now for VCU to 2 of the series. Remember, they did win the first map on Overpass 16-4. It's definitely been a closer affair here on Inferno from the RIT Tigers. In fact, at one point it was like 8-11. They were within 3 rounds, and it was looking pretty decent, but they lost a couple of key rounds, and now basically it all comes down to this one, really. This is their best chance on a way back in. They have gotten the first kill onto Chaz. It's a big scalp to get, as Chaz has definitely been a real problem for RIT throughout this series. Ooh, and that's a good catch from 8 from the apartment's control, able to get down the Virus.
Fast A here.
Oh, but this is a good crossfire from Tainer and his teammate inside pit, and as quickly as they have an advantage, it's been eradicated, and in fact, it now favors VCU. Oh my goodness, from a 5-on-3 to now a 2v3.
Yeah, just
RIT are slipping.
A preemptive shift into 6th gear from Tigers is going to get them caught off, run into a wall of Virginia. And here we go, that terrorist side now. Ooh.
Hold the phone. Whoa, they brought it right back. What is going on?
A little bit of overpeaking from Virginia gives the side of the Tigers the opportunity to pick up the round. They're going to be able to buy back in, though, here, Dustin. So,
yeah,
it's not the worst case Ontario, but nonetheless, the Tigers, I mean, staying alive in this. No money on their backs whatsoever.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
First case Ontario. I see what you did there. That was pretty good.
A little Rickyism for the crowd.
Nice. Here's the one problem, though. If RIT lose this round and get reset again, when VCU goes for the W, they're going to have nothing, basically. So that's the one, like, small problem that exists that they must avoid. Like, yeah, it's all well and good you won that last round, but it came at a pretty huge cost of having to rebuy a lot of players. And yeah, I mean, there's still a long road they have to travel to get back into this. And then even still, you know, you still have to win a third map too. So like, it could be a long night for them.
Segas cannot make this goddamn banana jump, and I've been watching him try for the last, like, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds. It's brutal here, but the Tigers moving up towards that middle, that Hall's boiler presence being made now, and we'll see a heavy A presence towards middle from Virginia Commonwealth. Got a lot of action in store right now.
Yeah, good incendiary on middle to stop the T's from making use of that smoke right away, but now they will start trying to come up. Good kill originally from Chaz, but the response from RIT has been pretty good up until Virus does that from Porch. That's when things go right back down south. An op shot is missed. Virus comes out, does a lot of damage to AYT, but he does stay alive. He has an op in 23 HP. It's a 2v2. It's still winnable. They're both going to be trying to come from balcony, but a great angle Luhar has in graveyard, but he still doesn't get the kill. I thought for sure he was lining up a headshot there. I thought he had him dead to rights, but now it's Segas in a 1v2. Both terrorists are in pit now. He catches them crossing, gets one, but 8 with the trade. So it's 10-14. RIT Tigers are not done just yet.
No, they are not. And with that, Virginia Commonwealth most likely going to be low buying maybe a couple pistols and armor. But they will give the Tigers the opportunity to hit their 11th round, creep a little bit closer to that tie point. What a game we got here for our second map of the night in this series. I expected maybe Virginia Commonwealth to come out banging, swinging, and finish this up with that same scoreline. But the Tigers, I mean, at the end of the day, they're being fierce. And they're staying in this.
They are, and they should be getting this round as well. Granted, I say that VCU did win a round very similar to this a few rounds ago with a bunch of CZs, so you can never count the CZs out. Eagle can also be very powerful. Mag 7 at the right range. Oof. So there's definitely still ways for VCU to win, despite the fact that it's far from an ideal buy. But getting a kill already here is RIT. That's a great start. The other 3 CTs are actually at Banana, so if they actually hit A, the only person here to stop them is Virus. It's a great first kill from Virus. And this is maybe prompting them to go back to B. Oh, Chaz.
He spots them all now, too, and that's going to be very scary here. Oh, playing a little bit too aggressively, and that's going to get him taken out. Segas now rotating in, and the troops are coming. What is going on here right now?
Not sure. I mean, this should still be a win for RIT, but there's a player, I think, boosted, actually. Yes, it is. It's Tainer. He's good for 1. Virus good for 1 as well. But now it's all on Virus in a 1v2. The spawn plant probably going to happen here from the AYT. Virus will use that time to start working up into construction. The smokes are still down for cover for him to get in there without being spotted. But if he decides to come around coffins, the AYT is waiting for him with an AWP with wide open arms, inviting Virus in with a warm embrace. And there it is.
All right, 11th round on the board for the Tigers. What a match we got here, Dust. We got the gun round coming in, though, from Virginia Commonwealth. I'd like to see them maybe get aggressive towards that Hall, stop that Tiger early presence in that Hall's area.
I'd like to see them let Chaz take a crack at the op, I feel like. I mean, he was
doing a great job on Overpass on that CT side with it, getting them those early frags. I think at one point he was even 17-3, 18-5 maybe.
Yeah, he was killing it on CT side Overpass with the AWP. But for whatever reason, they're going to stick with good old Segas, who isn't having the best of games right now. Actually, more towards the bottom of the scoreboard. Pretty much both teams, really. I mean, the only person fragging lower than him is Luhar and Bugia, so he needs to step it up. He wants to make sure VCU get this in 2. Slow approach from RIT. They are getting apartments control. CTs are playing a straight up crossfire on brackets. They don't want to give it up for free this time. They want to contest it. Pass will smoke mid, though, and think about rotating, actually, but decides to hold his ground. Ooh, Segas misses his opportunity there. Opportunity, get it? Huh. Yep. I'm here all week.
Nice. A little mid-aggression now from the Tigers here, as they are going to be pulling in towards that execute. I like to call it the phase 1 of the strat, where you're taking the mid control. You haven't decided on what you want to do. You're just in phase 1 where you need to take control of a map, and this is where it is. They're going to be doing phase 1, which is mid right now.
Yep, they are getting mid. They have pushed CDs back towards site and pit. This is making it to where CDs don't really know what's going on because they don't have any information banana either, so they just have to hold a 2-3 like split like you normally would see. So you have that slight man advantage for now until someone starts rotating, but still breaking through lane can be very hard against like a pit site crossfire. So you know, you may have done something. To B. Oh yeah, they really are. Seagis is in for a lot of trouble. He misses his op shot. He's trying to knife net. What in the world's happening?
9 seconds. Are they even gonna make it in?
Tainer could cut him off and stop them from planning. If he does, that could be enough. But no,
he's got it, man.
Let's get the bomb plant.
Frag. Oh, that is huge. Oh my gosh, wow. I cannot believe that.
They pulled off the God strat.
I cannot believe that there. With that time left on the board, they're able to get that bomb down, and now, fortunately, I mean, Virginia Commonwealth. Ooh.
Hate to see it if you're a VCU fan right now. There's still a potential retake possible here.
It's hard. It's going to be hard.
Redundant.
There you go. 1, 2. Tigers.
Well, 14.
Yep.
And even with max loss bonus coming up for VCU, they are low on money this round, so 13's very likely. And third map's starting to become likely at this point. VCU were looking dominant through most of this series, but here in the clutch of the second map, they're starting to let things slip through their fingers, and they need to tighten up in their next gun round. Otherwise, it could be a bad time.
I'd like to see them get aggressive here towards those halls with those CZs. Make those tight angles. You see the Tigers going quick into halls. They're not really spamming. They're not really taking their time. So the CZs take a huge advantage here. Chaz now with an early kill onto TMNs. And now here's that halls aggression I was talking about. You see those two players pushing down, but Chaz left alone to fight on his own towards the middle, and he does make it out of there, get the info call, and aka the virus switching spots with him, hopping in that boiler area, hopefully to get some frags, and a molly pushing him right out.
Yeah, so on the CZ round, one player has already fallen, and his teammates, and so there's actually still a chance for the CTs to sneak this one by, even though they have very little to work with, unless RIT can be quick to respond with some frags of their own. But Luhar has like this crazy flank situation going on through the tunnel here. They're actually knocking on B right now from the T side.
Ooh, look at that smoke though. There's a gap in, and that's going to allow Tainter probably to pick up a kill here. Luhar, Haruka now still doing his business in A. That's it for him, and now the bomb is being planted at B. We do see Tainter. Is he going to go for a frag here? He goes, but it's an off plant, and he's not able to pick up the bomb.
Yeah, so now it's a 3v4. RIT pushes through the smoke, just jumps and kills Tainer. Tainer holding the angle, but can't get the kill. Now it's a 3-on-3. Luhar did pick up an AK, and he's got head armor, so that does add a little bit more weight to this retake, but he's already gone. Chaz, good for a CZ kill. Oh, no! The CZ from the back was looking good, but he can't quite finish the job on AYT, and now Chaz in a 1v2. He'll get AYT probably because of the low health, but can he find out Puggia? He doesn't have time, as you said, doesn't have a kit. Puggy is not peeking. Puggy will finally peek, but this doesn't matter. Chaz can't defuse. No kit. Another round goes the way of RIT. It was a little bit more strained. Maybe we're hoping for something a little cleaner, but they still get the job done nonetheless. And now all of a sudden, this game is looking promising for them.
100%. Another buy round, though. And can Virginia keep that lead, or will the Tigers tie it up for the first time over 2 maps here? That will be something. We've literally seen this team develop into a stronger team over time, over 2 maps right now, and this is great to see out of the Tigers' side. Hopefully Virginia Commonwealth, though, I mean, they had a tremendous lead. You'd like to see a team like that, with a lead like that, really close it out.
There's Seagis getting a kill for VCU, so he's trying to make sure that RIT don't completely close the distance. He's putting his best effort forward to do that with that pick onto the AYT. Bomb's actually down over here towards alt mid. The rest of the team is looking to control brackets here soon. Smokes are going down, trying to block some vision from Chaz. Chaz will actually move inside the smoke, though, with an AK, so trying to be a little bit sneaky here. Trying to catch someone off guard. Smokes keep coming down on middle. Chaz through one, gets a kill. Doesn't even get traded, and now Luhar will get some shots in the back here in middle. QQ does get one kill back, but great look from Luhar to go back towards the balcony after getting a kill in middle. So he won't get jumped on, he won't get flanked, he won't get shot. He will be the one delivering the blows here. And it puts QQ in a difficult 1 versus 3 that you can't really expect them to win with 9 HP. So it will still be wind-up series point for VCU, despite the great recovery we've seen the last 5 rounds from RIT.
100%. I mean, RIT, it's all coming to a close here. I feel Virginia hitting their 15th round now. They're tightening up. They've given RIT that respect, though. I mean, at the end of the day, the Tigers have done a good job of earning respect throughout this T-side half. Unfortunately, I feel like not enough CT side rounds for them puts them in this very weary predicament now where their backs are against the wall and all they're playing for at this point is overtime.
It would certainly hurt to have come all this way, you know, winning 5 rounds in a row, closing the gap in the scoreboard to being within 1 round of your opponent, having a really close contest now, looking far sharper than Overpass, where you kind of just got bodied, you know, 16-4. But then right here at the end, they kind of just stumble and wind up still losing the series 2-0. Certainly, it'll do a lot for the morale, I would imagine, to have been competitive here on Inferno. But I know that they would love to try to get this into overtime. Unfortunately, they're going to have to do it with not the most ideal of purchases on their side.
Okay, and does look like the Tigers right now moving for a quicker mid-hit. As you do see them smoking right side mid, it looks like they're going to be going for an arch pinch as this round is starting to progress right now.
Does seem that way. Segas has that smoke bottom banana, has an incendiary and a flash as well, so you can kind of solo hold this. Allows him to stack 4 players
Virus's
for
spot right
VCU.
now.
Oh yeah, he's boosted up in the corner here under a smoke, able to get 1 kill. Oh, that CT's been spotted actually on the balcony. He tries to jump down into pit. He gets help from Tainer to stay alive, and now RIT are crumbling. It's just Haruka left. Makes his way into the bomb site. Does have the M4, but the bomb's down towards middle. He has to try to go fight Chaz for it.
Chaz isn't even gonna fight for it. He's just gonna go to the end of halls here. That's all he really needs to do. 30 seconds left. What's Haruka really gonna do at this point? He's gonna pick up the bomb, move into the site. Chaz hears all this, and here comes the frag. Oh, Chaz gives away his spot.
Ooh. Haruka might even get a chance to plant now, but he's going to get pushed as he's planting. You have to feel this is the beginning of the end. And there it is. Chaz through the top of the box with the headshot. Winds up with 30 kills this game after having in the mid to high 20s in the previous match, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely a good performance from Chaz throughout the night. And there you have it. It is VCU that do take the W 2-0 over Rochester Institute of Technology out of New York. Now they will be 2-0. RIT goes to 1-1.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, as far as I'm concerned, better second map out of the Tigers' side, but the better team at the end of the day, the more well-prepared team in, the Virginia Commonwealth side. I had to read their name every time I said it. It was such a tongue twister for me. But Virginia Commonwealth, they were way more prepared tonight. You could tell in their team play, in their organization. They're going to pull off the win. Second map gets a little bit close, but nonetheless, 2-0 series for them. But stay tuned, folks. That is not it for tonight. We do have another match. It should be going live, if not live already. We will be going live soon with it, right? I assume we have another match, if I'm not mistaken.
That's it.
That's it for tonight?
That's the wrap.
Oh.
That's a wrap.
All right, well,
sorry about that.
Only 1 series tonight for you folks, then.
Indeed.
All right, Dust. Anything you want to say to the good folks at home?
Nope, just like everyone for tuning in. We appreciate your support over here at the ABGL, trying to do something different, trying to promote collegiate esports. So definitely make sure you follow up. We're doing broadcasts every Sunday and Tuesday nights throughout the rest of this month and throughout March until we get to our finals towards April. So definitely be sure to, tune in. Usually we start every night at 8 p.m. Eastern time for CSGO here. So definitely want to mark your calendars for that if you want to see some more college CSGO. Also, again, a shout out to Respawn, one of our partners here at AVGL. Put out some great affordable gaming chairs you can check out at respawnproducts.com. Also, if you want to give us a follow, our names are on screen. I'm Dust. That's E-Mode. We do some commentary in CSGO with AVGL, as well as some other outlets. I know Evan's doing some stuff with MDL, the Mountain Dew League over at ESCA, as well as a couple other projects. So yeah, definitely if you want to support us, you can follow us up as well. But without further ado, we'll sign out for tonight. I personally will see you guys again on Tuesday. I do it's Scrawny to bring you some more AVGL CSGO, and then I'm sure we'll see Evan in the future later on down the season in March. So yep, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Thank you.